Okay, today we're going to pick up in verse 3 of Genesis chapter 22. It says, early the next morning, Abraham got up and loaded his donkey. He took with him 2 of his servants and his son Isaac. When he had cut enough wood for the burnt offering, he set out for the place God had told him about. Now, interesting point here, God told him a place to go, right? He told him, here's where I want you to go. There was a specific spot. So, Abraham, after being told this, told what to do, he gets up and he does it. The Bible's really clear by giving us some adjectives here. He doesn't just say the next day, or even the next morning. It says early the next morning. What does that tell me? God spoke to Abraham that night. And when he got up the next morning, he set his alarm. He got up early and he got ready to go. He took his 2 servants, he brought Isaac, and he went. There was immediate obedience. When God called him, he went. When God said move, he put his shoes on and got ready. When God said make a sacrifice, he cut the wood. He got where he was supposed to be as he was supposed to be there. He didn't wait. He didn't argue. He didn't do any of that. He didn't say, let me pray about it. No, he felt God had called him. He felt God had moved. He had heard the voice of God in this. He felt sure what he was supposed to do. So what did he do? He went and did it. He didn't argue about it. See, he trusted God here in this moment, even when he didn't understand. That is a key main point of this whole passage. He trusted God even when he didn't understand. See, sometimes we say, I'm not going to believe, I'm not going to move until I understand. That's not how God works. God is not obligated to share all of the details of everything with us. And that's not faith anyway. God is saying, be obedient and trust me, even when you in your human nature and in your human mind don't fully understand or see all the things. You know, we're playing checkers and God's playing 4D chess, okay? He's on a different level. And so sometimes we want to sit and wait until we understand everything. Then you're never going to move. You're never going to do what God's called you to do. You're never going to be used by Him to the extent you can be. When you simply say, I'm going to sit here until I understand. He didn't understand, and yet he went anyway. He didn't debate. He didn't seek counsel from others. He didn't argue with God about it. He went in that moment, and off to the races he went. He was brought to this place of trust by God over the course of all of these years. And now here is this ultimate moment, this ultimate test that's not even really, it's not a test for Abraham. At the end of the day, I think this is more of a test for God than it is Abraham. It's God's way of showing Abraham, you can trust me even when you don't understand. And He's still saying that to us today. Trust me even when you don't understand. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in person soon.